Our sermon for the fourth Sunday of Easter 2025. By the time you hear this sermon, we might have a new Pope, and I'm presuming that we will not. Unlike the last two times to elect a Pope, there are now a lot of new cardinals who have never met each other before, some from the far-flung corners of the world. Pope Francis made cardinals from countries that previously never had one, and shunned the countries that previously had lots of them. So this conclave might take a long time, while they all weigh each other up and sound each other out. Pope John Paul II was from Poland, and he went through a difficult time. He was ordained a priest in 1946, just after the war ended, and Poland was under communist rule. He had to work in a quarry as a forced labourer, and some of his studies were done in secret. Pope Benedict was ordained a priest in 1951. In his youth, was forced to join the Hitler Youth movement. So he had experience living through the war years and experienced the collective guilt that country went through afterwards. Pope Francis was ordained in 1969 in Argentina and lived through the dirty war conducted by the generals who seized power and persecuted many people, especially those suspected of being left-wing, which included priests and teachers. Then there was the disastrous invasion of the Falkland Islands in 1982, which resulted in the needless deaths of so many Argentinian and British soldiers, sailors and airmen. My brother, who is in the army in Bahrain at the moment, was once stationed to the Falkland Islands. He's in a regiment that deals in bomb disposal, so he had the difficult and dangerous job of clearing up the munitions that the Argentinians had planted all over the island, so people could resume their occupation as farmers. He said it was a very bleak place, with most people being subsistence farmers, raising sheep, and wondered why the Argentinians wanted to invade and live in such a bleak, windswept place where nothing much seemed to grow except grass for the sheep. So the next Pope might come from a more developed country, and maybe will not have had that experience the last three Popes had.